In the heart of the dense Central American rainforests, where nature envelops everything, lies one of history's greatest mysteries. An empire that didn't just build cities of stone, but carved out a world of science, art, and beliefs that continue to perplex us to this day. This is the story of the Maya people, the geniuses who saw a path in the stars and a number in time. There was no single capital. Instead, dozens of independent city-states flourished. From 2000 BC until the arrival of the Europeans, the Maya built their civilization in one of the most challenging environments, the rainforest. They conquered nature, carved out long trade routes, and built colossal cities that were centers of power and religion. Their society was precisely hierarchical, led by the Kahul Ajau, or Divine Lord, who was the link between humans and the gods. And corn was more than just food. It was the backbone of their life and beliefs. Without the wheel, metal tools, or beasts of burden, the Maya raised their towering pyramids towards the sky. These pyramids were not merely tombs, they were temples upon which rituals were performed to appease the gods. But their genius did not stop at construction. Look at the Temple of Kukulkan. On the two equinoxes, the sun plays with the temple's geometric angles, creating the shadow of a serpent slithering down the staircase, as if the temple itself pulsates with life. Their engineering was a reflection of their deep understanding of the cosmos. The Maya were masters of time. They developed an astonishingly accurate calendar, surpassing the Gregorian calendar in precision. They have the concept of the long count calendar, which caused a global stir in 2012. And in mathematics, they gave the world one of its greatest gifts, the concept of zero. Imagine such mathematical progress at that time. Their writing, a complex system of symbols, recorded the history of their kings, their victories, and their myths. For the Maya, the universe was a stage for the struggle between the forces of good and evil. They believed the gods shed their own blood to create the world, and so humans had to repay this debt. Rituals, including sacrifice, were a means to maintain the universe's balance and prevent chaos. This profound faith was reflected in everything, in their magnificent arts and in their dangerous ritual ball game, where the rubber ball represented a battle between the forces of light and darkness. Then suddenly, the collapse began. Between the 8th and 9th centuries AD, the great cities were abandoned one after another. Tikal, Palenque, Copan, the sounds of life fell silent, and the cities were left for the jungle to swallow. Why? The mystery remains. Was the cause a prolonged drought, devastating civil wars, environmental degradation? It was most likely a combination of all these disasters. The cities fell, but the civilization itself did not die. The arrival of the Spanish was not the end of the Maya. The descendants of the builders of this great empire are still among us, carrying in their languages, their rituals, and their clothing the memory of their great ancestors. The legacy of the Maya is not just stone pyramids. It is a lesson about human greatness, the fragility of civilizations, and the determination to survive. In the silence of the Central American jungles and in the gaze of their descendants, the spirits of the Maya still whisper their secrets, secrets of those who built a world, then disappeared, leaving us with a puzzle awaiting a solution.